Hello and welcome back to Lichdom Battlemage. Alright, on we go.
Hello, Shucks.
Aha, boss fight time.
You! You're the one who's been slaughtering my brethren?
Yep.
I don't know where you found that power.
Now are you going to run away?
Enough.
Step away from those things and let's find out.
Ha! Come, Executor. Your preceptor has need of you.
Yes, it's going to keep... I suspect a lot of the boss fights are going to involve them summoning allies rather than just fighting me themselves. Yeah, call that a goon. It's barely even a lackey. The guys, of course, run the hell away. Because he is a coward. To quote British radio comedy, he is large lady shirt. I think you mean big girl's blouse. And no. Sorry, that joke only really makes sense if you've listened to Hut 33. And if you haven't, you probably should. There's a lot of very good radio comedy out there. One thing the BBC has always been good at is radio comedy. Okay, well, we managed to lose a shield segment in that fight out there, but...
Who do you think you're dealing with?
Yep. Oh! Ah, that's quite satisfying, that is. You guys barely even managed to slow me down at this point. I don't know why you think you actually have a chance to stop me. And I do really like the lightning effects on the hands, I've got to say, they are very nice. Bumpy bumpy bomb. Nope, nothing up there. It's got to be over here. Yay. Come on, dude, you've got to be running out of places to run away to now. Yumby bumpy bomb. Dee-dum, dee-dum, dee-dum. Nice dining hall. With a severed human head on the table, of course.
My master has given me many weapons. Let's see how strong you really are.
And he can turn himself into a giant monster. Of course he can. Whoa, boy. He's quick and he can teleport. That's annoying. Still, I'm gonna have to keep him pinned with ice. And drop high value, high damage electric attacks on him. Pin him down with ice again. This appears to be my primary tactic for 90% of situations. It's necromantic energy as well. Keep him pinned down while... Oh boy. Come on. I'm gonna have to crack that shield. Whoa! There goes most of my health. And I think all my minions are down. Okay, that's a new minion for me. Keep on dodging, keep on dodging. Dang it. Got flanked. Always the problem with teleporting bosses. And now we've got to go through the bloody dialogue again. Oh, no. Hey! We didn't have to! Unfortunately, I'm assuming I no longer have my minions. At least the beam is fast. Okay, let's get some necromancy on this guy. Okay, teleport clear. Dodging. I'll teleport anymore. Okay. Spamming base. Oh, damn it. Come on, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. So I'm assuming this will probably be the last fight of this level. At least those guys are really easy to zombify. Probably because they're already zombies. It's really easy to actually hit them with some necromancy and then take them out fast. Makes my life a lot easier. If I can keep distracting the boss with... oh boy. Dang it, just lost a shield piece. I need to stop trying to engage with anything other than long range, don't I? Okay, while he's stunned, he seems to build up a resistance to more controlling attacks. Okay. Okay, necromantic energy on this guy. Okay, clear. Dang it. Really glad I got that increased range beam spell. It has proved to be very handy. Oh, bugger, that was another shield segment. I'm officially in trouble now, guys. God, that guy's really overfond of his attacks that slow me down. Dang it. And those bloody things home as well. Oh boy, more bad guys coming in from behind. Okay. Oh, damn it! I was close that time as well. I say this game definitely has difficulty spikes, and when it does spike, it spikes hard. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, here we go again. I say that effect that disables my blink is very annoying. Okay, once the minions spawn, I need to necromancy them up quickly. Okay, there they are. This is what happens, I keep getting pinned in corners. Which is a bit of a problem. Damn it, I don't think I actually hit any of them with enough necromancy to actually raise them. I think it's a beam necromancy. Ooh, that's an interesting. Might have to try that. So that's the way you'd ever use anything other than an ice beam on your ice attacks, but beam necromancy could be handy. Or is it? Nah, I suppose the problem with that is getting the actual critical hit. That was almost another shield segment gone. And they play this fight smart, and I need to pay attention. Whenever he sends out that red energy attack, I need to make sure to avoid it. Dang it. I'm gonna have to crack that crit, I think. There we go. That's pretty potent. Bosses with bucket loads of health though. Oh boy. Come on. Die, you little pest, while you're still infected. Spawn something useful. Okay, hit that guy, freeze that guy, kill that guy. New minion go. Whoop. Okay, game appears to have hung. Come on. Thinking about it. Nope, that's bad hang. Okay. Alrighty then. Sorry about that slight interruption there. Joys of games crashing. And it didn't really crash, it just hung so badly that I had to Control Alt delete my way out, which... yeah, that's always fun. Still, at least it's got a half decent autosave feature, I suppose. And it remembers that I clearly died fighting this guy, so I don't need to see the bloody intro soon. Dang it! I tried to blink out the way of that, and it just didn't want to move. Nope. Okay, let's get some necromancy up. Okay. Yes, if my minions can keep him distracted while I can flail on him, that would be very, very handy. Hopefully that's a nice swordsman minion. Yeah, that slows me down significantly. So it doesn't sort of freeze me in place. I'm assuming that's probably the corruption abilities. Okay, let's just keep him frozen. My minion wails on him. Dang it. Oh, that was close. Okay, yeah, I think it's got to be corruption. So I've just noticed that when the red effect's on screen is also... What exactly is that skull next to? I genuinely have no idea. I can't tell if it's doing good things or bad things. I have no idea what to do with it. It doesn't seem to be harming me. It's not in a way that I can obviously detect. I might need to look at the necromancy stuff in the journal. That might give me a few answers. And he's apparently become immune to ice. Was. Not anymore. I wonder if it's possible to build a character whose spells entirely focus on summoning undead and then using them to defeat your enemy's sword. There are lots of spells to CC enemies rather than doing any direct damage to them. I suspect it's entirely possible to design that build. I have no idea if it's possible to actually make one that will work. That's another minion. Lovely, lovely. Nope. Nice try, Mr. Ugly. Admittedly, the ability to transform into a giant honking demon is quite handy. But I wonder why he kept it all for himself. Oh yeah, right, it's quite handy. And bad guys are idiots. They always keep the best stuff for themselves, rather than the guys whose job it is to stop them dying. But again, if your organisation's made up of completely evil people, they'll all be screwing each other over the last... You know, they'll all be trying to murder each other just to get the last hobnob of the biscuits in. Incidentally, a hobnob's a thing outside this country. I don't know if they are. It's a specific kind of biscuit. I'm using biscuits in the same way that Americans would use the word cookie. I.e., the proper way to use the word biscuit. Yes, I am a bit of a snob about the English language and, you know, the Americanization of bits of it. For example, I do not like the word elevator, the word is lift. You know, is it completely petty and ridiculous? Oh, of course. Is it kind of amusing? Yes. But the weird thing is, last time I was actually in the States, which granted was a good few years ago now, there was some woman who got chatting to my parents and I, she happened to be at the table across from us, and she was utterly convinced we were from New York, based on our accents. Now keep in mind, my parents talk basically the same way I do. Do I sound like I'm from New York? I genuinely have no idea. Aha! The bastard is down. Ooh, high level leaping defense. That could be useful. Yes, I'm gonna check the journal on necromancy just to see. Tags targets on an apocalyptic hit. The death of a tagged enemy then fuels the sigil, allowing you to create bone armor that protects you until depleted. Ah, okay, so that, I'm assuming, is what the floating skull is. Okay. Destruction, yep. Okay. Control. So different things increase the chance of different kinds of enemies. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so that's obviously bone armor, that skull. Okay, I'm down with that. Let's carry on.
Did not expect that. Shax isn't a mage. He can't summon demons.
Well, he just did. That looked like the same demon that killed me in Dravasar.
Maybe. Shax mentioned a master. If they're calling demons on you, I need to find a name.
Yep.
Sure, but first, where's Shax?
Oh, so it wasn't
There's a
him
passage to the
transformed, he
maelstrom
was
down in
just
the
running
basement.
away.
He ran for it when the fighting started. But watch yourself. He's not alone.
Okay, am I going to have to fight another demon? Because that was kind of annoying. There was a thing there to activate. I have no idea what thing I just activated. Apparently there was a thing to activate. Yeah, it's following down here. Good lord, these levels go on for a while. As I understand it, there's quite a few of them. Okay, so yeah, that was the end of that level. Because yes, I think there's about 7 or 8 of these levels, something like that. If they're all this long, this is going to be quite a hefty video series, I've got to say. You know, and length in the game isn't a bad thing, unless your game is just really, really padded. And honestly, this game's feeling already like it might be a wee bit padded. So basically you'd just be doing the same thing over and over again.
Shax fled right through them.
So this is where he keeps the rest of his army, huh?
Right, but something's off. I heard fighting up ahead.
Can you take a look? I wasn't expecting help, but I sure as hell won't turn it down.
Logical. Ooh, lava caves, cool. Wait a minute, lava that close to ice? I'm pretty sure that's impossible. Yo, I mean, convection is a thing, you know, right? Yo, a lot of the time it gets completely ignored by fiction, but yeah, convection is a thing. Trying to build up some more undead guys. Yes, thankfully the old necromantic hex doesn't seem to wear off. Not going to complain, it's useful. Means I can tag him early in the fight and then just wail on him. There we go. So yes, necromancy is a tiny bit overpowered, maybe? Not sure. It's difficult to tell. Yeah, lava that close would melt this ice instantly. Because lava is really, really warm, and heat will spread through the air. I shouldn't even be able to stand anywhere near this close to it without dying horribly. All I did there was drop his shield. Let's teleport in right in front of my spells. I'm just asking. Okay. Yes, this game definitely goes through difficulty spikes. So gets really difficult in the boss fights, and the rest of the time it's pretty straightforward and quite easy. Which, yeah, it's not great game design, guys. Oh, don't get me wrong, there are definitely moments of enjoyment to be gotten out of Lichdom, but it's definitely a flawed game, I would say. Yeah, but then again, there are quite often times where I'll recommend flawed games. You know, I'll say, you know, it's flawed, but you can get some fun out of it. And hey, if it's half as long as I think it is, you're probably getting half decent value for money, but...
Persistent little vermin, aren't you?
Stop running away and fight me.
Are far from exhausted.
Well, the animation on him running for his life wasn't exactly good, was it? Okay, so where do I go? So I do have to go through here. Which I can't do at the moment. Now, I figured I'd have to probably take out some goons or something. Okay, so he's run. Can I... That's clearly where I need to go. Obviously just have to take out a few guys first. Give him time to run like a girl. Actually, no, I shouldn't use that phrase. I hate that phrase. You know, it implies that girls are more cowardly than boys. Which there is very little statistical evidence for. Ah, so that... Ah, the thing about their head indicates an apocalyptic thing, does it? Wow, that guy's taking a lot of damage. It did mention apocalyptic attacks. Which I probably ought to check what the one for this is. I'll check the codex after I do these. And now we can finally move on. So I just want to check the codex on Sigil's Lightning. Tag foes for apocalyptic hit. The death of a tagged enemy fuels the sigil alarm the dragon to cast instant strike lightning bolts for a brief time. Ah, that's what keeps causing my missile attacks to change into the sudden blast ones. Okay. Ice wall with the cast of a charge and overall galvanized block. Okay. Right, so now I know what's going on. Would help if I didn't have to read glossaries to understand, but...
The undead filled the glacier. Such an ancient fury. And with the power of the relic, it will be my hand on the leash.
Can it be done, Preceptor?
Of course, you idiot! I will become the first and greatest of my Lord's servants.
I'm still predicting that the bad guy's going to turn out to be Roth, you know. Yeah, when he's lost control of his own whack job cult and now he's sent you to clean house. That's a guess, but it makes sense. Still, either way, that to me seems like a pretty decent point to end this video and say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part.